Hello everyone. Please excuse the sound of the jet engine taking off. That is the PS4 going a little bit crazy at the moment. This is another update on the Finch Farm overpass build. As you can see, we are at the very top of Finch Farm at the overpass. Disregard all that. This is all the stuff I've shown you before, and this here is what I've done. In the last video there was just this stove here and that barbecue just on the ground, and I've gone ahead and I've done a little bit of an outdoor kitchen shack for it so that the settlers can come in and they can have a little bit of a covered space where they can do their cooking. And I've finally gotten around to doing work inside of the comms center that the Minutemen operate. I haven't finished doing all of the outside decorating for it and getting everything sorted, but I have done a little bit more work here. Good day to you, sir. Oh, Daniel. Oh, somebody's in the bathroom as well. Wow, you people are everywhere now. Settlers going left and right, up and down the whole thing. That's good to see. I've added a little bit more of a chill out area. I've added a little bit more privacy by use of the hedges. And I have also... What? They've lifted the seat and they haven't closed the seat. Shame. So I've put a little tub here so that there's a little bit of an outdoor laundry area as well. Are you moving up here?
No offense, but you don't exactly look like the farming type.
I'm not the farming type. You are correct. So yeah, I've created a bit of a of an outdoor cooking area, done a little bit more work on the outdoor bathrooms, and now I'm going to show you the inside of the Minutemen telecoms. Well, not telecoms, just comms. The Minutemen comm station. So one of the things I wanted to try and get across was the fact that with regards to the differences between the Brotherhood of Steel and their setup at Finch Farm and the Minutemen, is the main difference in my interpretation of this is that the Brotherhood of Steel they're an external force coming into the Commonwealth. They've travelled all the way from the capital wasteland. They are, for all intents and purposes, storytelling-wise, they are strangers. They are an outside force coming into the Commonwealth. Whereas the Minutemen, by the very definition of how they are founded, they are a local militia. Therefore, if you're in a settlement and there is a Minutemen presence in that settlement, there is a good chance that the Minutemen that are in that settlement are going to be residents of the settlement. They're going to be farmers from the settlement, they're going to be tradespeople from the settlement who have taken up the call to arms, and they provide a measure of community safety and security. So I didn't want the Minutemen compound to feel too military. I wanted it to feel like it's just part of the settlement. I mean, yes, there will be differences because this is also a communication station, so there are going to be work bits to it. And as you can see here, I've put some workstation clutter, well, work clutter, so they can still do some of the work they need to do. There is a little bit of a reception area, but it's very informal. It's very you know, sit down and relax a bit. There is a partition again between the living quarters and the work areas. I felt like using curtains. I like using curtains to divide things rather than walls. It's just an aesthetic thing. And you've got here all of the computer equipment that's used to monitor all of the incoming radio transmissions. And you've got a bit of a desk area so that the Minuteman who is on duty at the telecom station, well, at the com station, I have to stop saying telecoms, at the com station can just make sure that everything's in order, if they need to make any sort of changes to frequencies or try and pick up any new signals. And there's a little bit of a door out, and that is our communications tower, where they can pick up signals from all over the Commonwealth and relay information if need be, because they are in high ground. And if we come back inside, let's close the door. We've got a bit of a mess area for them to relax and to get some food. They share the outside cooking area anyways with the settlers, because like I said, this is, you know, the Minutemen will be members of the community, unlike the Brotherhood of Steel, who will be an outside force. These are, you know, the Minutemen here are people who share the day-to-day with everybody else in the settlement. So they've got a little bit of an area here. I am missing a few chairs that I need to put. A bit of a counter space so they can do their own things if they want to cook something, and not bother the settlers at the moment because maybe the kitchen's being used. Their own little armory. It's not as extensive as the Brotherhood of Steel, but then again, the Brotherhood of Steel is a full-on military expeditionary unit, so they will be much more geared for combat. But this is still quite a decent amount of weaponry to have. And these are the beds. Again, it's smaller than the Brotherhood of Steel one. The Brotherhood of Steel bunks are, I think there's 6 over there, there's only 3 here. That's more to do with the Brotherhood being, again, there as a means of having a base from which they can launch other incursions into other places if need be, so they might need to have a slightly larger presence, but it is a rotating presence, whereas the Minutemen here will be people who live pretty much all the time in the settlement. So I've gone ahead and done that. There are a few more things that need to be added in terms of decoration, but yeah, this is the Minutemen Compound. So now what I need to do is I need to finish doing the outside. And Daniel's still hanging there. Is he waiting to use the bathroom, I wonder? There'll be a little bit more work done up here, just to decorate the rest of the roof area. That has all of the antenna. And see, there's somebody in there. I think it's Daniel's mum who's in there, and there is a certain measure of privacy, which is what I want it to do with the trees. So, quite pleased by that. And that's it for now. So what I'll be doing is I'll be doing the rest of the decorations with the on the outside of the Minutemen settlement. And once I've done that, and I've added a few more things here, because I've also done a few more things, I've done a little bit of extra touch-up work, extra decorating work inside the Brotherhood, compound and in their repair yard / motor pool. After that, I will begin working on this monstrosity here, which is the lift / elevator / stairway down to the ground level. I had started it, I've completed it, at least it gets the settlers and myself up and down the place for doing the work, but it really does need sorting out. So that will be my next project. So I hope you've enjoyed what's been done so far. If you do, feel free to leave the video a like. And, ooh, I wonder what he's cooking.
Yeah.
Nothing? Nothing? That looks really good. Right, I will see you all in the Commonwealth. Take care. Bye.